Draymond Green responds to Charles Barkley after Barkley really been getting at him this year for being garbage without Clay, KD, and Steph Curry and the boys. And he said that Draymond been quiet since averaging a triple single. Let's talk about it. We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Real talk with CJ. Yes, I run Goodfella Sports TV. It got hacked. So, yeah, if you can go over there, go on the PC, hit about, flag it for impersonation. I would appreciate everybody, man. Help me get my channel back and tweet at Twitter and put my channel URL in a tweet and at Twitter and at YouTube Creator Team or at YouTube and help you get the channel back. It's the best way you can help out right now. But we over here grinding, and somebody gave me their old channel, so I do appreciate that love and debt to them forever. But yeah, man, Draymond basically told Charles Barkley, and I'll link an article in the description. I know how I do, so you can find it there on the article link, that Chuck better shut up before he comes take Chuck's job. And the way he playing right now, he may be closer to being an analyst than actually than he actually knows. All right, but Charles Barkley been barking, but he got the right to bark. You know, Charles Barkley was a by far better player than Draymond Green. Draymond Green was probably the fourth best player on the Golden State Warriors last year when everybody was healthy. Chuck, by far, most of the years that he was in his prime, he was the best player. You know, if he was the fourth best player, then, you know, he probably would have had to got a ring. I'm not saying Draymond isn't responsible for, you know, his contributions, but he's just not that guy. You know, he's talking to Chuck like Chuck was a scrub like him this year. Chuck didn't have years like this unless he was like maybe not even a rookie. He was at the end of his career. And, you know, people want to say, oh, you know, Barkley ain't got no rings. He ain't got no rings. You know, but he balled out. You know, Jordan stopped a lot of guys from getting rings. And Chuck did go to the finals with the Phoenix Suns, him, with Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley. And Chuck was by far a better player than Draymond, but Draymond just hurt. Draymond ain't said nothing to Chuck. Chuck said that like 3-4 weeks ago. And now he just responded, but Draymond will be back talking junk next year when Steph and Clay come back. But he is getting exposed as a dependent player. He needs another star or a couple stars on the team to make him look good, but nobody ever thought Draymond was that good to begin with. He not showing that he's an all-star or all-defensive candidate this year, and, you know, Charles Barkley got the right to talk junk. Charles Barkley is one of the 50 greatest basketball players of all time. Draymond may never be able to say that. If I'm Draymond, just let it go. You know, Draymond got a couple rings, but it wasn't like he was the primary contributor to that. You know, that was Iguodala, that was Steph, that was Clay, that was KD. You know, a lot of years, you know, Iguodala was more consistent than he was, but he did play a big key. We can't sit here and say, oh, if Draymond never got suspended, they would have beat the Cavaliers that year. So Draymond is a solid player, but Chuck do talk too much. But at this point, if y'all just going to bark through the media and ain't no hands going to get exchanged, just let it go. Let Chuck talk. He got a platform, and he said Chuck need the money because he didn't make enough money when he was playing. He probably right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want the extra pesos and want the extra money. So with Draymond, he just, you know, he hurt right now, you know. And the world sees that he need KD and Clay and the rest of them. Well, KD ain't walking through that door. But you ran KD out, and that's just how the earth works. You know, how the world works, karma. You put out that negative energy, you know, and it's going to come back. It can come back in the form of death. It can come back in the form of financial. You know, but once you put that negative energy, you do something wrong like that, it's just going to come back on you. You got to be prepared for it, and Draymond is reaping what he sowed. But it don't mean Draymond can't have the best comeback in 2021 next year. You know, with Clay and Steph, if people going to say you need Clay and Steph, and I don't think he ever going to get another $100 million contract after this season. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times he been claiming he hurt, which I don't really think he is hurt a lot of the times. I just think they trying to tank, and I just think he just getting exposed, and that can really pretty much mess up with his psyche. But I'm going to start creating some playlists, NBA, NFL. We're going to get back to the money. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, share the word on social media that this is the channel I'm at for right now. It could be permanent. It could be permanent. Don't know if YouTube going to get back at me. Hopefully they do. But go flag the other channel for impersonation. You go to your PC, hit about, and hit impersonation, and just let them know that this ain't the regular guy running the channel. He's been hacked, and I appreciate everybody that do. Get on Twitter at YouTube and put my channel URL there and let them know it's been hacked. Appreciate that love, support. Real talk with CJ. Let me know what you guys think about Draymond and Charles Barkley and them going back and forth. Need to square up, or Draymond need to sit down, or Chuck need to shut up. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.